Alright, 3, 2, 1. Moving swiftly right along to Aquarium Park, as I said in the last video. Hopefully we don't have too many deaths here. No new wisps in this planet, unfortunately. But it's alright. I love the music here. Well, again, I say that about every planet. Yeah, I love that drop there. Like, that is a sweet drop. I think if you dash at the right moment, I don't know. I don't remember how to get up there. I truly don't. And as much as I like this place, I actually don't spend a lot of time here. When I'm replaying levels. If I'm replaying levels, it's usually Starlight Carnival, Asteroid Coaster even. Hardly Planet Wisp, clearly. But I like this place enough, even if this is the water planet, and don't worry, we will be getting into some water, like right here. But if you have enough boost, you can dash over it. Don't worry, obviously there are classic air bubbles, but this is the first time Sonic has ever been in a 3D game that Sonic has been in water, and it's still in a 2D space. He can't do water in 3D. That has yet to happen. But if you can swim by mashing the jump button, basically. But I do like how it still does the game thing of if you're underwater and the music will be muffled. I do still like that. We have this laser wisp. Might as well use it. Something I still haven't shown off is, geez, we went through the whole Mulan fucking towers there. But something I haven't mentioned yet is, crap, what was I gonna mention? Oh yeah, something I haven't mentioned yet is that, you've probably seen, the wisp icon in the corner. If I have a wisp at any point and I'm taking, and it's like, it looks like it's snoozing, its eyes closed, it's like, and it's got Z's coming out of it. Yeah, that means that if you try and use the wisp there, it's not going to let you. Usually because it's not, like the spike wisp, it's not designed for 3D, it's not designed for 3D use. So it just literally, it'll just float out of you and you can't get it back. So don't try and use a wisp when it has a snooze button. Make sure, or when it's snoozing, make sure it's it's like no different. I thought it would go like all the way, but no. Nope, and mashing the B button didn't work either. Dash, dash, dash. There we go. Oh. Don't worry, we will definitely be in the water, and they brought back that while this game has an orchestra, they brought back the classic drowning theme. Wow, I got an A here, and I didn't even die. Planet Wisp, you are incredibly mean. Oh, another life. Nah, it's just out of reach. Anyway, they brought back the drowning music from the classic games. Got the cube wisp here. Is the other theme for this? Oh, it's this stage. This is actually a really short one. If you can control it and you know what you're doing. I meant to grab that, but I guess I'll just speedrun this normally. If I was a little bit more confident in my double jump right now, I'd be going a lot faster, but as it is, I'm keeping everything at a minimum. Oh, Jesus. I was about to say, because of things like that, I finally tried to double jump, and the game was like, no, you didn't. Well, no, the double jump came out, but don't do that. Only red ring I get, and it's the second to last one. So you might be wondering where the last one is. It might be behind the gold ring. They might have done that. Oh, also, in this world only, you have water physics in the end title screen, so that's kind of cool. Okay, stage 2 done. Still no deaths. I don't even know if I grabbed it. No, I grabbed a Q power up there. Okay, stage 3. What do you got for me? It's not my favorite level because of the... literally, my favorite level is the level with the hover sequence. We'll see that soon enough. And finally, they make you deal with water because there's a spike wall there, and they put fans down here. So you are forced to finally deal with the water. Unless you grab a rocket wisp. And rocket all the way up here. Ignoring every single ring along the way. Hey, because if it... I was about to say, if you don't, that happens. So yeah, like I said back in what do you call it? Sweet Mountain, not Cake Land. I called it Cake Land earlier. But in Sweet Mountain, it didn't really have any uses except for just literally rocketing you up. Here, at least, it's kind of like a, oh, that's weird. That's usually reserved for the drill wisp. But by the way, we'll see it later, but you can also use the drill wisp to swim in water. I don't know if I mentioned that I don't know if I mentioned that in Sweet Mountain. I probably did. Okay. Clearly it wants us to use a rocket here, maybe. Oh yeah, clearly it did, and I'm surprised I made that. But the rocket wisp doesn't have much use outside of getting you out of water, like, very quickly. This and that other section in Planet Wisp, I was a little sad I didn't grab the purple wisp for, because normally, if I'm speedrunning this game, I do tend to... also, again, you need you need the purple wisp to get that red ring there, but... in a normal speedrun playthrough, again, just to make my life easy and speedrunning that much easier, I would go for Asteroid Coaster first in a normal speedrun, just so I could get that wisp. Finally, got a slam there. But here, like I said, I want to save it for, you know, plot and story reasons. Plus, that means, well, I kind of do still want to compare the cutscenes when the other game comes out. When the Ultimate game, Sonic Colors Ultimate HD, comes out in like a week and a half, almost a week, like a week and a half. Well, a week in like 2 days, like 9 days, 9 to 10 days it comes out, jeez. Sorry, I've been a little bit lazy with recording this game as well as getting everything else on the channel uploaded, but we have this right here, and you can't do anything about that. He won't actually hit you yet. Notice I said yet. He comes back later. Spoilers. For anyone not named Eggman, I have no idea what he is saying. If you managed to grab a laser wisp, you could have made use of that. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Okay, I was a little nervous there. I wish I had some boost here, not gonna lie. Pro tip, by the way, for Sonic, just 3D Sonic in general, if you are... Oh, also, just because the game gives you a wisp here, doesn't necessarily mean you should use it here, even though the game kind of wants you to, but there might be another spot to use it that you might want to use it on. Also, if you have enough boost built up... Oh, Drill Wisp! I will gladly take that. Just so I can show this off. Yep, swimming time. And, oh, well, normally you can just keep grabbing laser wisps and using that top route there to just zip your way across. But I'm taking this path because, well, I mean, I actually never do this, to be honest with you, but I'm doing this to show off the drill wisp. If the drowning music does start playing, okay. If the drowning music does start playing, then and you have a drill wisp, you can activate that, and it will it'll save you. Also, no. Oh, I've wasted that. I've actually never even seen that shortcut. I was facing the wrong freaking direction. What was I saying? I have no idea. I have no idea. I usually, in that section, I usually use the laser wisp to get across it, but I used the drill wisp this time. And I'm using the drill wisp all down. Oh yeah, the drowning. Yeah, it saves you from drowning, but the timer will start back up as soon as you get out of drill wisp form. So just keep that in mind. And this is what the drifting in. Oh crap. I guess I'll take a laser wisp. Maybe I won't waste it this time. Also, like I said, tip for 3D Sonic in general. If you are standing... If you... I love... This is hilarious. But if you're at a standstill and you need to just start running fast, just jump and just do a little air dash, and it'll give you a little bit of boost. This game taught me that. And now we can actually do something about him, but if you just keep boosting, and if you just keep boosting and dodges lasers, he will never hit you. Just keep holding down. Keep holding the run button. Oh geez. I forget which way I had to quick step. I think you either have to, just as soon as I say it, the game had to make a fool out of me. I have some boost. Wait a minute, did I? Am I at the beginning of the level? I'm so confused. Did I not hit a checkpoint at all? Where am I? That's impossible. I had to have hit a checkpoint. Like, oh god, where am I? Seriously. Is this seriously the beginning of the stage? What the heck? What happened? Wow. Okay, did I just miss every single checkpoint? Like, what happened there? I guess I'll use the laser wisp this time, because what the heck was that about? Actually, this gives me a second opportunity. To get that laser shortcut, because I missed it the last time. Obviously, if you pick, obviously I've already shown this off, but if you pick up a wisp while you're already in a wisp form, if it's a different wisp, it will that will be the wisp that you have when you get out of that form. Just makes sense, you know? Okay, I'm facing the right way this time. Let's do this. Whoa. I mean, I guess it was just a major shortcut down here, which I guess is nice. I'll take it. Ow. Oh, crap. That's not good. I think I used to be able to wall jump up those things perfectly, but those, oh. Okay. It gives you one shot. One shot. Oh, geez. I would think the homing attack reticle would have locked onto that. Really? You're gonna be that picky? Fine, be that picky. There's seriously not a checkpoint, like, anywhere here? I just had to play through the entire stage again. That I actually... What the heck? I just missed the checkpoint? Is that what happened? Did I just run right over it? What the balls, dude? So here's what you do when you don't boost. Just hold back and watch for his lasers. Okay. Now boost. Okay, and that's what happens if you're close to him. He'll start doing that. Yeah, time's up. No kidding. Wow, I was right at the end of the stage, and I had to replay the entire stage because I missed the checkpoint. Wow, was there like no other checkpoints anywhere in that level? I am so freaking confused on what happened. Whatever. We had, okay, so that's 10 deaths in frickin' Planet Wisp, 1 death in Aquarium Park. That's it. Oh, it's this one too. Kinda short, I think. Which means that my favorite level happens to be the last level. And it's all because of the hover sequence. But Sonic is, we have 24 lives. Hey, 24. I'll be 24 next year. If you can get that just right, you can jump up here and push that box, but you can also just do it that way. Either way works. The platforms will do its very, 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 very best to catch up to you, but it's not guaranteed. Trigger that, and then you can do that, and then jump up here. Oh, crap. Just run, grab that, and go. Gotten almost all the rings, actually. That almost makes me wonder, where's the last one? I really hope I don't miss it. Because I'd like to get at least all 5 red rings in one of the stages? No, it's probably here somewhere. Ow! No! Oh! That was my own fault. I thought I got hit by the bombs, and I did, but I thought I was trying to save myself, and I ended up fucking myself. Okay, let's try that again. This time, don't keep stomping. Aha, there it is. And there you go, all red rings. Do I get a special bonus for that, or is that just the red because I got all the rings? Or, I mean, is it just because I collected a ring did I get a special bonus? Who knows? Dodge your way through the fire, which I have no idea where the hell that's coming from anyway. Is the gold ring out to get us? Who knows? But alright, and now that leaves only 1 level left. I'm not gonna bother trying to get any lives. And now he's 23, he is my current age. We have as many lives as my current age. A, C, B, B, D, yeah, that's about accurate to my grades in high school too. It depends on the year, depends on, you know, the subjects, etc. I think there was only one time in high school, and it was freshman year, that I was on the honor roll again. And I say again because that happened in 3rd grade. I'm not a great student. I'm smart, but I'm not a great student. I think I've said that in this recording before. Well, not in this recording, but in this game. And I'm gonna need an air bubble soon. Oh, thank God, it's like the game knew. Also, these fish, I believe, will protect you from one hit. I don't think they provide you with air, but I think they protect you from a hit. They follow you everywhere. Air bubbles. Maybe they vanish over time. Who knows? I don't really know how the fish work. All I know is that they don't hurt you, so what's the harm? Oh, geez. I remembered that segment. And it forces you to go down. I recommend stomping. Luckily, the air bubbles aren't as, like... Oh, yeah, they do protect you from a hit. That's right. That's why I remembered them doing that. But the air bubbles are pretty as frequent as you need them to be. As long as you're moving, you should get them perfectly fine. Like, see, there were plenty there. They're not as they were never even scarce in the original titles, except for that one section in Sonic 1. You all know what I'm talking about if you've seen my playthrough. That was a little bit ludicrous. Moving right along, this whole level has taken place in the water for the most part, but I think... The heck? Just... the game would not let me destroy them. I don't know what you want me to do. I was about to say, I want to at least hear the drowning music at least once. So, yeah, it was an orchestral theme. Of course it was orchestral, because this whole game is orchestral, and it's beautiful. Here we go. This is, honestly, if you want my opinion, this is what this sort of little strip of level design is what I thought the entire world should have been. This is probably why it's my most favorite level. Or, of the planet, anyway. Huh?
I'm having a really hard time understanding why you pronounce beautiful that way.
What?
Well, you said beautiful earlier. I'm having a really hard time understanding why you said it in that way. You didn't say it as beautiful. You said it in a really weird accent.
Beautiful.
But I hope you listen back and see what I mean, because it's like, I don't understand why you did. Were you imitating a character? Because it looks like you didn't.
I don't know. I say words in different ways just to be different sometimes.
I understand that, Ed. I just don't understand why it was that particular way.
I don't know.
It was just odd to me. I had to ask.
It's just me. You're good. I might leave this in. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled hedgehogs. Oh yeah, it's up here. Okay. Here we go. So, get those guys. Grab the hover wisp. Don't go over there. Go over here. Hover. 3D hover. A very rare instance. And this right here. I love this. Like, why couldn't we have had more, like, little moments and set pieces like this? That would have been so cool. But alas, we only get snippets. I'm actually really excited for the Jade Ghost Wisp. I'm going to be trying to use that as much as possible when we eventually get to Colors Ultimate. Don't wall jump there, please, Sonic. Can't go down. Can't go in there, even though you want to. I saw that back here. That's a ring. Thanks, game. I didn't want my life anyway. Apparently, if you don't know, that's something you really want the double jump for. I thought it would lead somewhere, but no, it didn't. It led to death. But it's okay. We got to see that awesome sequence again. So I guess the game wanted to give me a break. Is that the second death or third? No, is that the second death or third death in this place? I think it's the second. Third. It's the third. Third. Yeah, because I died in the last level. Yeah, it's the third death in this place. Okay. Unless you're supposed to. Okay, someone look up a guide if you really want to figure out how to get that, or try it yourself. Are you kidding me? I really hope the boss doesn't take me too long. Okay, as much as I like this sequence, I didn't want to see it a third time. Okay. It does amaze me how far the range actually goes before for you to get rings, and sometimes it seems like you could be right next to them and it won't activate on the trail. It's so weird. Alright, let's try this one more fripping time. Oh, you Sonic and your beautiful quills. Wait a minute. I saw a dash thing up there. Yeah, that's how you get that red ring, so... Oh, and we have a very Sonic 06-esque type room. Like, this room straight up reminds me of 06. Oh, God. Take care of the murder crabs first. There's a geyser there to help you, but it mostly hurts you, in my opinion. Because it lets you do that, but if you keep homing attacking onto it, especially if you haven't taken care of the rocket crabs yet. Rocket crab! Shooting all my missiles at a hedgehog. I don't know where that came from, so don't ask me. But it can be a trap, especially if you haven't taken out the, we should be, oh God! There, I guess Sonic did take a page out of Mario's book with that freaking eel coming out of nowhere, Jesus. Anyway. Speaking of which, I will be, I didn't forget about the Mario games. Let's use the drill wisp and make our lives easier. I didn't forget about the Mario games. They are the Mario trilogy, the 3D All-Stars. They are coming, I promise. We didn't get a single red ring, so let me go ahead and collect that one. And, oh God, get me out of here before I die. Actually, I don't know. Can you die in wisp form? I wonder. I'm not testing that out right now. Okay. Aquarium Park, almost done. Just gotta do the boss. Okay, and the drill wisp again will be used because this is a remix of Sweet Mountain! Cake Land, as I like to call it. And finally, we get a cutscene. We haven't had a cutscene all world. That sounds less appealing than the Chum Bucket. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Sonic. But it's actually interesting because these last three worlds seriously take a back seat in terms of the cutscene department.
Are you sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large.
Well, in the story department, you know what I mean?
Okay. Tell you what, I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing.
That's true. People actually can't take food back once if you work in food service, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and this boss is mostly underwater. Actually, it's completely underwater. But the same rule applies here. There are going to be missiles that are coming. These, well, there they are. The white ones are what you want to have explode. You gotta lure them into something to lure, like these pillars here to make them blow up. And that's exactly what you want. You want to get the drill wisp. Because... Oh, wait a minute. I messed up big time. What am I missing? Or do I have to... Am I stupid? Do I just have to drill into this thing? No. Oh, wait. I think I'm an idiot. I need one of those missiles to... See how long it's been since I've done this? I need one of those missiles to break this thing. That's why the drill wisp actually isn't a good idea to use yet. Oh, jeez. Ow. Okay. Follow me. There we go. And now I want to wait for this to run out before... Okay. Grab an air bubble. And I want a drill wisp for... There we go. Okay. I recommend stomping on this thing. That's the safest option. And every time you... I think you only have to do this twice again. Every time you hit that button... Every time you hit the... Oh, activate drill immediately, by the way. And you'll skip this cutscene here. But this guy is... the second iteration, he will run a lot... He will swim away a lot faster. Oh, you're fine. I'm just like, are you talking to me? Talking to the 7 Chaos Kittens. We say kittens, but like 5 of them, or 6 of them, or no, 4 of them are old as shit. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. They're the adults of the group. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna need an air bubble soon. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Follow me. Lead the party. Oh, jeez. Don't get stopped by the air bubble. Luckily, they have, just like the bullet bills in Galaxy, in Galaxy, they have somewhat of homing properties. So you don't have to, like, be stupid, precise, accurate. But in the second iteration, this pirate dude, he will be a lot faster and a lot more annoying. But I managed to get him just fine. If you let him, though, he can be very fast and irritating. And just let rings rain down from above, and that is that fight. I'm glad I did not have that as many issues with it as I thought I would. Even though I couldn't remember what to do at the beginning there, to be honest with you. That was funny. Just goes to show how long it's been since I played this game fully. I'm not gonna try and bother doing that. But cutscene. And I think these cutscenes are interchangeable as well, depending on what order you do things in. Wait, except for the bucket of sushi line.
Well, I'm totally pleased and a little nauseous.
Actually, no. I guess the
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
Next stop, the Aquarium Park.
Maybe the I could have sworn it wasn't just these two ending cutscenes that were switched. That could possibly be switched. Maybe it's Planet Wisp and Asteroid Coaster 2? I don't know. But anyway, I mean, I guess we could go into the movies and find out, but I really don't want to do that because it doesn't list them. It just says movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. But yeah, so now that Aquarium Park is out of the way, thank God. Well, not thank God, it just... couple of hiccups there. We are finally going to be moving on to the final planet, Asteroid Coaster. That's going to be a lot of fun. Love the music, love the Wisp. It's going to be cool. For the final main planet of Sonic Colors. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys then. Peace out, everybody.